Offshore sailing is a game like no other. Constant change, brutal and exhausting. But when Mother Nature comes at you with a light wind forecast, it isn't any easier. It's frustrating, exhausting, and requires concentration around the clock. You have to rely on your team, take rest, and keep the boat moving, no matter how light the wind. And in the tranquility when you least expect it, Mother Nature rewards you with a scene that will stay with you for a lifetime. This Geralia was the truest test of one extremity of the sport, and it rewards those that never give up. The Rolex Geralia returns to its classic route, 241 nautical miles from the stunning waters of Saint-Tropez, France, around the Geralia Rock off Corsica onto Genoa, Italy. The course will test teams that are pushing the boundaries of design and innovation to classics of the sea. Professionals and Corinthian crews combine to make the 69th edition a truly spectacular adventure. Saint-Tropez is a renowned nautical hub, and 141 teams descend this year on its beautiful waters. With COVID restrictions eased, the Yacht Club Italiano, who is supported by the Société Nautique de Saint-Tropez, are both fully committed to the spirit and appeal of this historic competition.
I'm so happy because the Rolex Geralia has returned to Saint-Tropez. After 3 years, we come back to the original format. That is the 3 days of inshore regattas and then the offshore regatta, the so-called Geralia, from Saint-Tropez to the Geralia to Genoa. There is a great variety of boats, modern and classical, super maxi or smaller boat, but every boat has a chance to win.
Ilo 2 is a memorable boat. For the Yacht Club Italiano, it holds a special place in the hearts of those that have sailed her. Young members will sail alongside legends of the sport, an opportunity they will never forget.
The story of Ilo is quite strange and fascinating. I mean, the boat was built and drawn by one member of the club in the end of the 80s. I was there in that moment as a young sailor. I was around 15 years old. My first Geralia was on that boat. To be here now after so many years, to be back on that boat in the Geralia, I think also maybe for some member of the club that are no more here, that were in the time, we are trying to close a circle, because I think that we have to transfer what the past generation gave us in terms of respect of this world. He became older, but he still loved the club and the young generation. So when he say the boat is available, I can give as a gift to the club for training the young generation, then create friendship for the life. That is, again, one of the targets an institution like Yacht Club Italiano should have, always, always.
We decided to start a refit of the boat because it was in really bad shapes. And so, yeah, all together we came with all the young people.
We don't have all the knowledge needed to do all the refit, but we could count on the knowledge of more experienced sailors in the club. Having done this together makes our team stronger.
The team gathers for the last time before they go offshore. For some, it's their first Geralia, and managing energy around the clock, even in the light wind, is crucial.
Potenzialmente possono essere delle condizioni in cui andiamo forte, quindi dobbiamo cercare di non prendere troppi rischi e essere lucidi.
Siete in 12, quindi sono 3 turni da 4 persone, che significa 8 persone sono fuori in coperta, 4 persone sono giù a dormire, che la barca è organizzata per quello. e chiaramente in ogni turno ci deve essere un timoniere, un randista, un trimmer del fiocco, dello spinnaker e un prodiere.
Mediamente mi metto sempre un po' fuori.
I think it's a positive goal to give back a bit of the luck that I had in my career and give it to younger generation and teach them how to sail professionally eventually. Quanto vicino si può passare a questi attaccati, no? Ok.
The goal of this program is not just to win the Giraglia, but it means that the club can get some really young sailor with offshore experience and all the stuff that becoming a sailor needs. If we are able to do this, I think that we can say that we are winning.
It's the morning of the race, and the teams are preparing for a light and technical start. Due to external obligations, the race committee have shortened the course, pleasing the sailors and now skipping the inshore turning mark, sailing directly to the Giraglia Rock off the northern tip of Corsica and then north to the finish line, just outside the Yacht Club Italiano in Genoa. It's an unusual forecast. Exceptionally light winds means it will be a race against the clock.
It will be the lightest Rolex Giraglia race since a long time, and probably some boats will struggle to reach the time limit in Genoa.
Our first goal is to arrive before 10 a.m. of Saturday, because if there is no wind and we come too late, we are off limit, so we don't get the score. It's a little bit complicated because it's really light, so I think we will do with a lot of instinct.
The Giraglia start is a sight to behold. 138 teams are ready to take on the forecast and race to beat the time limit. One yacht standing out in this fleet is Mariette of 1915.
Stand by for a jib top hoist and take up the slack.
She's the largest and oldest competing. It's no easy task for Captain Charlie Rowe to navigate through the fleet.
Stand by to tack. Okay, tap hole, you're on the power. Whistle that boat up, J09. Whistle him, whistle him. Up! And we've got to get back down beneath the line. You see where Bullet's going? That's where we've got to go.
Mariette starts first in IRC 0, taking a cautious approach through the fleet.
A start without dramas is a good start.
All eyes are on Arca, who is storming away out of Saint-Tropez, looking to repeat her 2021 line honours victory. For the rest of the fleet, they look to the front runners for crucial information, planning their exit from Saint-Tropez, trying to find the best wind, taking every marginal gain in the pursuit of the overall title. As the fleet settles into their first evening of the race, pods of whales and dolphins join them, a firm reminder that they share these beautiful waters with incredible creatures. A front pack is formed as they race towards the rock. Arca, Tango, Bullet, and Magic Carpet Cubed, all chasing line honours. By sundown, and hours from the rock on the first evening, Magic Carpet Cubed's strategy is paying off as they play the pack in the middle of the fleet.
With terrible choices to make between going south, north, or going straight along the rum line. Right now, we're pretty much in the middle and seem to have done pretty well with that. But there's still a long way to go, and the threat can come from either side.
Moonlight illuminates the rounding of the Giraglia Rock for the fleet leaders. Arca sail the inside line closer to the rock, stealing the wind from Magic Carpet Cubed, taking a narrow but crucial lead. The line honours title will come down to the home leg. Arca faces a real fight, as behind them is a pack capable of pouncing on any mistake, and the forecast of no wind on the final approach will test the tactics of every team. Further back in the 100-footers is a yacht steeped in history that is taking on the Giraglia for the first time. Mariette of 1915 is a stunning twin-masted schooner built by the legendary Nathaniel Herreshoff in Bristol, Rhode Island. He was recognized as the foremost yacht designer of his day and was frequently called the Wizard of Bristol. Every winning America's Cup yacht from 1893 to 1934 was built by the Herreshoff Yard. And now Mariette is maintained in Falmouth, UK by the Pendennis shipyard and is still actively sailed over 100 years on.
It's a piece of history, really. It's always a challenge to improve the boat and make it better. We've done several refits with Pendennis now, and culminating in a really big one in 2017, 2018. Having the confidence to pull the trigger on a really expensive refit, that decision gets easier and easier as you build up a working relationship.
Charlie's a fantastic guy. Sailing with him is probably one of the things that will rest in my memory for many, many years. The spirit on board a classic yacht is fantastic, and Mariette, will deliver, no doubt. So whoever's on board the boat during the race will have a great experience. It's a privilege to sail on a boat like Mariette.
The last refit was massive because every last bit of engineering came out of the boat. All the plumbing, all the electrics replaced. A new deck, about 40 square meters of hull plating, several cabins rebuilt from the ground up. So to cram all of that into a 9-month period, is really sort of quite ambitious.
There's a lot of responsibility taking on a refit like that. So key to it for us is making sure you have the right quality of people involved. And we've got over 450 people here, but everybody would be sticking their hand up to work on Mariette due to the history, the prestige of the boat.
We've got a long list of friends and ex-crew that we can call upon to come racing with us, and we do employ professional sailors, people like myself who may have worked on Mariette. It's a lot more than just a crew. It's about friendships and family and relationships that have been going on for decades now.
You help on the bow, listening.
Charlie is great because he started as a nipper on the boat, so he knows what it's like to be a nipper. Was involved in a big refit. I worked my way up, and with my skill as a boat builder, it's an absolute dream come true. Always compare it with an art historian who gets to look after the Mona Lisa. The only difference for us is we take the Mona Lisa out across the Atlantic. It's a great spirit. Everyone needs to know exactly what to do and when. And when it works like clockwork, it's magic.
The sun rises on the first morning of the race, with teams desperately trying to find a zephyr of wind that will carry them around the rock in good time. A steady breeze develops, with crews delicately rounding the rock. They make a turn for the northward leg of the race. The current ORC1 leader is a seasoned team called From Now On. They have a lead ahead of their nearest rivals, ELO 2 and Anita.
Every second counts. Managing weights, adjusting sails, watching the curse, watching the weather, watching the shifts. It's a constant work.
Behind this Argentinian team is a head-to-head race in the same class. ELO 2 and Anita find themselves trying to outwit each other to take the lead out of the Geralia rock. With smooth transitions, ELO 2 take the inside line and sail ahead of Anita, hoping they can claw back time to make the podium.
Niente, è super emozionante vedere tutte le decisioni strategiche. Adesso sono più adrenalinico più che emozionato. Poi dopo secondo me mi renderò anche più conto di quello che stiamo facendo. Comunque sì, super bello. Guarda che adrenalina, guarda.
Meanwhile, back ashore, the youth program of the Yacht Club Italiano never rests. And Olympian Anna Barabino is guiding the next generation.
Ok, vira, vai. Più forte.
Diciamo che quando io ho iniziato non c'era quasi l'allenatore, almeno io non ho avuto un allenatore. Era un po' uno sport autodidatta. Ho sempre lavorato per i giovani ti prende tantissimo tempo. E allora devi quasi diventare, tra virgolette, professionista, perché professionista nel tempo ma non professionista nel guadagno. Senza lo Yacht Club italiano questo non sarebbe possibile.
L'hai schiacciata, provi a salire, ma non vai sempre a salire.
Anna, secondo me, è bravissima e con tutta la sua esperienza.
Con questa bonaccia,
Io preferisco che sia severa, mi piace con il modo che fa lei, perché una persona severa vuol dire che ci tiene a te e che ti vuole aiutare molto.
È un continuo cercare velocità.
La Giraglia per me è una grandissima regata e essere stata qua ad aiutare e vedere pian piano arrivare loro è stato molto bello.
The stunning blue waters off Corsica and the Giralia Rock are welcoming teams as they push hard to make the race finish deadline. Despite the incredible scenery, there are jewels under spinnaker across the fleet. And for the team on board Mariette, in their first Giralia, they're rewarded with a stunning sunset.
Stand by for a jib hoist. Down 10. Just give it a little bit more. Trim on the staysail.
Chasing line honours is Arca. They're in defensive mode, holding off Magic Carpet Cubed and Tango all the way to the final moments of the race. As the sun goes down, the wind goes with it. Arca is taking the direct route to the finish line, with Magic Carpet Cubed heading inshore. This move was their last roll of the dice, and they're sailing at a faster angle in dying wind. As night falls, the gamble pays off. They overtake Arca to take line honours by nearly 26 minutes.
It's so difficult to win this race. Everything has got to just go right for you. And I have been beaten at the last moment several times. It's heartbreaking. So I know what the other boat feels like.
While the Magic Carpet Cube team celebrates their third Giralia victory, most of the fleet is still at sea. Sailing at night is one of the rewards in offshore sailing, but it comes with its own challenges.
Doing well at the moment and just ticking along. Sailing at night is, really special. You feel very in the middle of nowhere, and it's like a kind of raw feeling, especially when it's a clear sky, and it looks incredible. Definitely you have to change the way you do things, utilising red light and being a bit more aware of your surroundings and what's on deck. With the amount of lines that we've got out at the moment especially, you need to think about what you're doing first before doing it and just slowing everything down.
Not a lick of wind, but the kite's still just about full. I think everyone else is in the same boat as us.
Almost the entire fleet has becalmed again.
Are they?
13 miles ahead, I've got 2 boats that are just going nowhere.
Oh, it's going to be a long race.
As the sun rises over Genoa on day 2, Lisa R., a Cur 46 from Italy, emerges as the main contender for the overall winner on handicap. As they cross the line, it's almost mathematically impossible for anyone to beat them on corrected time.
Winning the Rolex Giralia overall uncorrected really is a dream come true. We came with this team very close to winning it last year, so we're really pleased to be able to put it in the bag this year.
As more finishers celebrate their completion of this magical race, the Yacht Club Italiano is coming alive as the marina fills with tired sailors and incredible stories. Still at sea is ELO 2, who are in a tight pack in the ORC 1 class. They need to extend on corrected time to have a chance at the podium. Their final run to the finish is a painstaking one, and they've run out of time, taking 4th in class. Ashore, though, they have a huge welcome from the young sailors, hoping one day that they too will race aboard ELO 2.
To be back in your hometown club, to see young generation sailors waiting for you is something that creates, of course, happiness, emotion, responsibility, because what we are doing for the young generation. So it's one of the best end of the journey of my life, for sure. With the kids here, what you can ask more?
For Mariette, life on board is somewhat different to the modern racing yachts.
Go for my potatoes, pork belly.
And the sailing team are working tirelessly to reach maximum performance.
Tie on the light sheets for the jib top, please. MTS sheets onto the JT.
Okay, excellent. Sailing a gut rig schooner is very physical. 90% of our sails are just hoisted by hand with a team of 8.
Well, then we change to the 2 jib tops. So jibs going up. Trim on the JT.
Been at least 40 sail changes. Jibs up, jib top down. There's only 1 or 2 sails on the boat that I can carry by myself. It's all about teamwork to get the boat going.
The finish line is about starboard bow.
Mariette approaches the finish line, and the team have a special way to celebrate their first Juralia.
We'll need 16 glasses for champagne, please.
All right. Okay.
Well done. Great thing about this race is that it really feels like you're sailing in a sort of stadium. These lovely headlands starting in Saint-Tropez, rounding Juralia, which is such a wonderful landmark. So, yeah, all in all, speaking to the crew, everyone's had a great time.
With time now up, competitors gather to celebrate the class victories, line honours winner, and the most coveted trophy, the overall winner on handicap. The Rolex Juralia draws to a close, with 107 boats managing to finish within the time limit. A beautifully testing race where perseverance and fortitude shone through.
Insomma, l'atmosfera della Juralia è stata bellissima anche in quei momenti difficili.
It's another kind of experience. You have to be more patient and more persistent.
It's quite magical at night to feel the boat moving with 1, 2, 3 knots of wind.
Great to participate in such a fabulous event. It was a beautiful location in France, beautiful location here. Just seeing so many boats surrounding you was fascinating. It was great spirit overall.
Next on Spirit of Yachting, the TP52 World Championship from Cascais, Portugal, where the Atlantic coast provides big winds and swell for a thrilling showdown.
world's best.
UFC strawweight champion.
Ready? Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun, I promise you.
September 25th, 1957. As hundreds of U.S. Army troops stand guard, 9 black students are escorted into Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas. That happens 2 days after unruly white crowds forced the children to withdraw from trying to enter the all-white school. Decades later, one of the 9, Ernest Green, recalls the first major fight over racial integration of America's schools.
It was one in which we thought we were simply exercising our right to the best education that was available in Little Rock, Arkansas. You know, lo and behold, I think we were right.
1919. President Woodrow Wilson collapses after a speech in Pueblo, Colorado, urging support for the Treaty of Versailles. The treaty officially ends World War I and sets up the League of Nations, a forerunner of the United Nations. Wilson soon suffers a massive stroke that leaves him partially paralyzed. The U.S. Senate fails to ratify the treaty. 1897. William Faulkner, considered one of the great American novelists whose works include The Sound and The Fury, is born in New Albany, Mississippi. 1931. Barbara Walters, the TV newswoman and talk show host, is born in Boston. Her career milestones range from The Today Show and 2020 to The View.
You win some and you lose some, and I guess the only difference now is that I'm very happy when I get there, and I don't want to sound like the world's mellowest person, but if I don't, it doesn't kill me anymore.
And 1944.
The point is, ladies and gentlemen, that greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
Michael Douglas, movie actor and producer, is born in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Among his on-screen roles, Wall Street, Fatal Attraction, Basic Instinct, and The American President. Today in History, September 25th. Tim McGuire, The Associated Press.
Welcome back in our studio, and in today's news,